Hello everyone, welcome to Engineering Mind. This is Rohit Singh, and in the previous video, as we have seen, we are building a to-do app which looks something like this, where we can add a to-do, we can edit a to-do, and we can delete a to-do. So we were done till here, where we can add to-do, we can toggle the state of the to-do, and we can remove the to-do. Alright, let's quickly jump to the next part, like adding the CSS to this to-do app and adding one edit functionality here. You will get the link of this talk where you can go to use context and here to do app CSS, and this is all the CSS that you need. You can just copy it and you can paste in app.css. Alright, let's name the classes starting from todo.jsx. It's to-do's container. Its class name is app title. Let's add class name to todo input.jsx. So its class name is todo input container. Let's add the class name to this input. Let's quickly add class name to all these files. Let's remove the current style. Let's open this in a new tab. Let's see how it looks. Alright, so after adding this CSS, we can see it looks something like this. Alright, so here we can see in the design, we have a checkbox here. So let's first do this. Let's go to to-do item. Before title, let's add a checkbox. Let's add a check property with item.completed. And also add on change. Let's also add on change that will toggle the state of to-do. We have to pass item.id so that it can recognize which to-do we need to toggle. Alright, so we can toggle the state of to-do. And let's remove this status, as we are not seeing the status in this. As we can see in the design, we have mostly the icons. So let's do that change and remove the text from here. For that, we will be using Lucid icon. Let's go to its documentation. Let's go to guide. Let's click on installation. Here it is React. Click on npm. Copy the code. Open the terminal. Paste it and hit enter. Alright, it got installed. Let's remove this text and add a plus icon there. We can see in the design. We have a plus icon. Let's go back to icons and search plus. Copy JSX and we will be pasting it here. Alright, it throws an error, plus is not defined. So for that, I just remove one word and it automatically shows me Lucid React. When I click over here, it got auto imported. And we can see here is our plus sign. And we can directly import it and we can also find it in the documentation. Alright, let's remove this text and add a delete icon here. Let's go back to to-do items. Let's remove the toggle to do. Let's remove this title. And let's move this update to do before this delete. Let's remove this button and add an icon here, which looks something like this. So it is a pencil. Let's copy the JSX. Let's add class name here. Let's make it a p tag. Alright, so I think we have our basic to do app that looks similar to it. So here we can toggle the to do, we can delete the to do, but we can't edit the to do. So let's add this functionality first. So basically for edit, we were replacing this text and we are adding an input field here. Let's do that. Okay, so replacing the text with input field, we need to recognize when we need to show the input field and when we need to show the text. So for that we need a state called edit, set edit. First it will be false, like we were not showing the input field first, and we need a state to store the updated text. Alright, let's add the input field here. Type text, value will be edited text, and class name will be updated text input. And let's add the event here. On click, let's add a callback. Set edit to. Alright, so this on click event will toggle the state of the state, and let's also do a conditional rendering here. So when this edit is true, we have to show the this input field, and when it is false, we will show this input field and this title. Let's do it using ternary operator. Cut it from here. Let's paste it. Else we will show the input field. Let's quickly do it for this also. Alright, let's see if we can see some changes. Alright, so when we click on this edit button, we can see there is an input field. Let's quickly add the on change on this input field. Set edited text target.value. Now we can type our text, and we need to remove these two, and as we can see, we see a tick button here. Alright, let's quickly do it. Let's do a conditional rendering on this. Not edit. So pencil, else we will show this check. Let's copy the JSX. Let's import it. Alright, when we click, and we need to hide this delete button. Let's do a conditional rendering for that also. Alright, when you click edit button, we can see we got our result, but we can see the edges are still sharp. So we need some curved edges. So let's conditionally put class name here. So not edit, we will put edit button, else we will put edit button along with one more class name, edit button round. Alright, let's see it. Okay, so we got our result. Let's add event on this so that we can update the task. Like whatever we type here, when you click check, it is not updated. So we are not adding one. So let's make one function for that. If edit is active, we will run update to do with item.id and edited text as prop, so that it can recognize which to do needs to be updated with which text. Else we will set edit with not. So basically we are toggling the edit state. Let's run this function and let's run this function on click of this edit button. Alright, let's see. Let's refresh it. Alright, let's see. When we click on this pencil button, we can see we have input field, but we don't have the name of the task. But we can see in the design, when we click on this edit button, we have the previous name already entered here. Alright, so we need to handle this thing. So for that, we have provided edited state as an empty string. So we need to provide it here title, like item.title. So edited text will be item.title, and when we change anything, it got edited with this edited text. Let's see, when we click on this task 1, it's 11. Let's add one more, task 4, learn React. Let's edit it, learn React hooks. Alright, we can toggle the task, we can delete it. So there is one more thing that we need to fix here. So when we enter the task, its button color is not changing, but in the design we can see when we enter a single digit, its color changes to green. As it shows, we can add the to do. For that, we have already class names. Let's provide it conditionally in todo input.jsx. Here it is. Let's provide class name conditionally. So if text.length is 0, we will provide this class name that we have right now. Else we will provide add button along with one more class name, add green button. So now we have done all the functionality that we see in this to do, like editing the to do, deleting the to do, toggling the to do, and we can see this green button. We can see this green button. We can toggle the to do. We can edit this to do. We can delete this to do. With this, we completed our to do app where we can add a to do. We can edit a to do. We can toggle the to do, and we can delete the to do. Alright, this is all for this video. In the next video, we will be learning some new React concept and we will be building some new app. So please subscribe to the channel. And if this video helps you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if it helps you to learn something new. Or if you have any questions, please put down in comment box. I will be answering all these. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep growing. Thank you. Bye-bye.